Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War World Lore event, week 9, day 6. So today, I believe we have our final orb for the event. Let's see, do we? Yes, we do. So let's go and grab that then. So, yeah, pretty much done then, as far as World Lore, which means we can go and farm up things like Explore and go get some more tokens. Of course, we get some tokens right here as well. Which will convert into seasons at the end of the event, since obviously that won't do us any good now. Unfortunately, getting a major green there, which is pretty awful. We just still have invasions going on this weekend, so actually we haven't finished out those, so let's go poke our invasions before we go grinding, and go from there. And then we'll get that by tomorrow then. So we'll go collect all this. We get 30 gems more, 7 event keys. Oh gosh, it's moving too quick. 25 diamonds, 1,700 souls, 17,000 gold, 12 miners, 5 arcanes, an orb, and 3 celestial. And please don't be green. Okay, well, that's still just as bad though. But there we go. Let's go run our 4 battles. We've just been running Truffle. You might eventually need to, if you're running more than tier 3, possibly need to switch into the invasion troop in order to use it for skull spam. However, I'm pretty sure for this lower end, you can just completely get away with Truffle, which is exactly our game plan here, is just run it down with Truffle, and we should be good to go. Throw a Truffle, throw a Truffle, throw a Truffle, and he's dead. I don't even think I'm running plus 12 magic. I probably should be, but that would make it a little bit better. Let me double check. Are we running 12 magic? The answer is no, so let me go set that, because that will obviously help us quite a bit with this team. Speed it up the wins. Well, we don't have too many battles. We still got like 5 because we'll probably find Devour Raven. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello Michael. Hello Captain. Hello Gustavo. Hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you been having a wonderful weekend so far. Let me go for that blue first. Then we go right into Truffle. And that should be a match. And we got Devour Raven Tower. To be expected. If we get another one, will be questionable, but obviously we'll get the one. Yeah, Truffle Infinite Loop, really safe. Yeah, obviously it's elemental restriction, so gives you quite a bit as far as what you can use. But definitely going to be pretty easy to run it down with this Truffle Loop. Pretty straightforward event. Let's see. I use Glut Maul to try to instant kill them all. Let's see, we'll go throw that down and be good to go. Yeah, as soon as we get this loop going, we pretty much auto-win. It does eventually, if you were to go super deep, be a little bit slow. But for just tier 3, if you're just getting the weapon, you should be fine to do it with just Truffle and nothing else. It'd also be good earlier in the game if you could end up getting it, since it doesn't actually technically matter how much damage you do with it, since it can infinitely loop. So a really safe option. Obviously the more damage the better, because it goes quicker. But once it gets infinite loop, it doesn't really matter how much damage you're doing. And that should be a match. Oh, you mean Glut Maul on you? Yeah, it does seem like percents can be higher sometimes. Though, just because you're looking at all the times that it ends up happening. But yeah, we got double instant killed Archer the other day. That was devastating when we were messing with the new weapon. And don't forget, make sure to get that new invasion weapon. Ideally by doing 250 gems into the event, but you can get it in Soul Forge as well. But it's only available for the rest of today and tomorrow. You got about like 29 hours, 30 hours left. Yeah, the rest of today and then tomorrow. Oh, so I already used up all of our battles. Gosh, this is go quick. That's all you really have to do for that. But yeah, don't forget to get this weapon. Really decent weapon. Definitely worth keeping around. The Abel Crystal explodes a bunch of green. Grants a random stats effect to all elemental allies. And then summons an elemental. It also has Green Storm and Entangle. Overall, pretty decent weapon. Not something you would run for literally every battle, but pretty high up there as far as viable weapons are concerned. I would say in most situations it's a slightly stronger version of Jar of Eyes, Doesn't mean Jar's Vise would never be used because it's still useful for its Blue Storm and everything. But it's in most situations a better version of Jar Vise, I would end up saying. But let's go for these. We got easy quick kills here, so we can easily just use Rowan and then go switch over to Phoenicia to clear out our events for the day. So we'll do just that. And then we'll go to Explore 12 and see if we can get our Nisha or Anus today. Still trying to get more of those, of course. We're ever so slowly creeping towards the point where we're going to need those epic levels for kingdoms. And while we still have a little ways to go, it's good to be ahead on it as far as getting our tokens up. Plus, we still haven't gotten the achievement for having 100 gold yet. We will eventually. Obviously, that's not like exceedingly high priority to get that done immediately, but obviously we do want to be working towards that slowly over time. And I believe I am 2/3 of the way there if I was to use every token I currently have. So we're almost there. Probably at the end of the year, I would say. Because I haven't been token farming a lot. We didn't really start token farming again until like June or so. So now that we're starting back up, we should be good. The thing about an all-purple team for Guild Wars with it? Wait, which new weapon? Oh yeah, it does use purple. I was like, wait, that weapon doesn't use purple. I was like, yeah, it does. Blue-purple. I always like think of it as a blue that I kind of forgot it does use purple, doesn't it? Most of the teams I've been using it with tend to be more blue-focused. What did you use it with that's more purple-focused? Because every time I used it with it was either a wide variety of color or pure blue. I don't think I've tried any pure purples. Though I guess you can do it with Leprechaun and stuff too and have two different ways to explode green. And on a purple day, you're very unlikely to be denied on green. And you can still do it with Wild Queen. So yeah, I guess that would end up working then. Because pure blue cannot actually not use Wild Queen. But pure purple can. Trying to figure out, so far, nothing concrete. Yeah, it's probably going to be centered around Wild Queen or Leprechaun, one or the other, or both. It might be a little clunky with both in the weapon. Because I felt like the strongest teams I've used it with so far have been Wild Queens. That and putting it to Truffle loop, however, it would just be better to use the Truffle there instead. Alright, let's go clear these out. Switch to Phoenicia so we can get those one-shots. Where'd it go? Right down there. Hello, Isabel! Welcome. Also, hello, Cookie. Welcome, welcome. And Karelf, I didn't already say hi. I know you've been talking, but sometimes I'll like talk to someone or answer a question and then forget to say hi still. Oh, yeah, we'll explode. Should be enough for full mana, and that should be the dead. So many reds on the board, too, for that boost ratio. It's like 15 plus red or something. It's closer almost to 18, actually. And it should still be enough to one-shot. It depends on how many reds are on the board, but I believe that is enough, and it is. There we go. Well, that's easy. One-shot them all. That's what she does. Okay, next order of business. What's the flash offer right now? Not like I would go for it. But let's go switch over to seasons. There we go. 20% to 2 seasons. And let's start chasing 20%. Let's go get our tokens. But how close are we on the achievement? I said we were 2/3 the way there. I believe we are if you count the tokens that we currently have. I think it currently shows I'm like 55 or something. But if you count every single token that we can use to go upgrade something, we should be able to go all the way. Yeah, this is exactly what we're at, 55. But yeah, I think we could reach 66. Like, we can do the math on that right now. Yeah, we could. If we go to here, go to here, go to upgrade, go to here. Let's see, how many upgrades do we have? So, if you use one of these for each time, so that you only need 3, that's 7. This is 6. And that takes out 13 there. But 7 and 6. That comes out to 13. So yeah, that alone is already past 66. So yeah, we could do upwards of 70 right now if we started using like our epic medals, which we have a lot of between the two actually. Haven't been using them lately. But yeah, we could easily hit around, upwards of 75. So we're already 3/4 the way there. We just need to get the last little bit. But yeah, we're 3/4 the way there. If we were to use all of our medals from epic and below, we'd be 3/4 the way to 100 gold medals, which is required for an achievement. It's also the only achievement that we don't have, in the sense that all 3 of these are time locked currently. Or all 3 of these, I mean. Oh, no, never mind, that one isn't. Oh, yeah, we never got an epic Valky yet, did we? But these 2 are still time locked. Complete 100 campaign tasks is time locked 2 campaigns from now. And get your artifact to level 10 is time locked to 4 weeks from now if you paid $25, or if you're everyone else, 5 weeks from now. Once we reach the 10th week, though it's technically possible to get that on the 9th week if you bought the other pass thingy, because you'd have those extra stars, which would get you the artifact a week early. But yeah, that we still never got the epic Valky. Obviously, we didn't do this one yet. We're working on it, like about 3/4 the way there. But we never did find an epic Valky, did we? Goes to show that we haven't, since it's still grayed out. We will eventually. Realistically, we're not going to find it till next Vault event, if we even find it next Vault event. Ideally, we will. That's like the earliest we're going to find it, because the chance of getting it prior is exceedingly unlikely. Ugh, what do we need here? Let's go for Explosion. Fortunately, 1 mana short. What are you doing? So close. I don't really see a good move. I'm going to try taking purple after, or just do that. That works too. So that'll give us enough mana. And that'll be enough to get everything rolling. Get our automatic extra turn. Go destroy everything. We can just Flame Refer to kill that out. Get a decent amount of mana. Not all the way, though. Purple Surge would be great right about now, or any mana we need, I guess. Can also work out. We'll take that then, and then just get a nice big... oh gosh, you got a summon there. I almost feel like killing that out first, actually, because it's instant kill. You never know when it might go crazy. Yeah, to be careful. We did lose our triple damage, so we're probably just going to Zugaf, spam the rest of that out then. And hopefully get lucky enough to do that last little bit of damage. And yes, we can. And that should be a dead. And a double Arachnia. Nice. Oh, that might be our best drop for today. Unless we can get a bit lucky. I guess I would consider 1 Anu better than 2 Arachnia. But 2 Arachnia is still pretty solid. And obviously 1 Nisha would be way better. What do we want here? Nothing's a particularly good option, so let's take that. Luckily we cascade purple out absolutely nowhere from that. Anyways, get our last little bit of mana. We can get our Zugaf down, and that should... Oh, wait, I just realized. We're on low Explorer difficulty here. Retreat. Retreat. Start back at 12. It's the only problem with having all those quick tasks is we keep getting all these things set to not Explore 12. Because whenever we do one of them, we set it down to like Explore 1, 2, or 3 or something. Normally. I wonder if I'll ever get a task that actually tells us to do something absurdly hard. Or at least absurdly hard to some player. Like, for example, like do an Explore 12 in Explore. Because we haven't gotten a really high level requirement for Delves or for Explore yet. The highest we had for Delves was 60. And the highest we had for Explorer, I believe, was 5? But I think they did that deliberately to still make sure it's accessible to most players. Because obviously both of those 2 things can be done still pretty early in the game as well. As soon as you have Mang Titan, both of those can pretty much be done pretty easily. Why does it feel like we keep having every battle without a purple? It's like the main color we need to get things rolling on this team. Probably our most important color that we need. And there we go. Dies off the skull then from that. Easy as that. If anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Make sure to go over it all. I'm curious when we actually will finally have the 100 gold. Because it does seem like we're about 3/4 of the way there. Well, it could still take forever. Though lower rarity ones do help you a decent amount on that. Higher rarity ones, oddly enough, don't even help you as much towards that goal. Well, they're still very helpful as far as just getting a total count. Getting a high amount of Arachnia not Nisha, but Arachnia and Orpheus technically actually help you the most, because Orpheus are versatile to go down to common and rare because they're so common, and Arachnia because they can be used on those really common Orpheuses. So it ends up working out pretty nice, since you can use the Orpheuses on the one below and you can use the Arachnia on the Orpheus then. So you don't have to do the last category. Because the way that you normally level, due to how much of each come into the game, is commons you use 1 common, 2 common, then 1 ultra rare. For rares you do 1 rare, 2 rares, then 1 ultra rare. And then for ultra rares you do 1 ultra rare, 2 ultra rare, 1 epic. And that tends to be the way it goes. Also, one thing I should probably be doing more often, you can use 3 Arachnia or 3 seasons. It still feels weird saying 3 seasons, but you can use Arachnia or 3 seasons to get the first level on a legendary troop at 100% chance. Because similar to how you can use 1 bigger one to count as 3 of the smaller one for when you do the final level, you can do the inverse of that for the very first level. So for something like legendary, you can use 3 Arachnia or 3 seasons in order to count as the first level at 100% chance, instead of using 1 single Anu for it. That would make it so you would only need 5 Anus to max it out, rather than the normal 6 that you would end up needing. So it saves you a whole Anu token, or a whole Anu medal, I mean. While still having 100% chance. You use Cedric and explore 12. I used to. I don't currently anymore, though. How good is it to gold medal him? In the current state of the game, it's pretty decent. We don't know how the meta is going to be shifting, but as it currently stands, oh, nice, another Arachnia. He is a pretty decent one to put it into. I'm still holding off just because by the time I actually have enough to upgrade them all, we're going to be like multiple months into the future. And by then, other things might be meta. And for that reason, I'm just kind of hesitant to put it into anything yet. But it will be at some point. But yes, as it currently stands, Iron Gut is one of the better beneficiaries of being fully maxed as far as mythics are concerned. Mostly because he gains slightly higher attack, which if you're in a game mode where you naturally don't have 100% from the start, like PvP and Explore 12, can be pretty helpful to increase his efficiency. Oh, we're stunned. I was like, wait, why are we not killing? We have a stun on us. Gold medaling Cedric or bronze slaughter. I've never partially upgraded any, which I don't think I've partially upgraded any rarity of anything yet. I was gonna say none of the higher rarities. I don't think we ever did. Actually, that's not true. When we did Yagway, I did partially upgrade him. But for the most part, I kind of went all in. Like either none or all in. And the main reason for that is in case things kind of change. I just always like having the option to use it into something else if we decide we don't want to. Yes, you should never use Anisha on any legends. That is correct. Due to how, oh wait, why gold medaling Cedric? Hold up. Yeah, I didn't realize that you said Cedric. I thought you were mentioned Iron Gut. My bad. I thought you were referring to Iron Gut when you said that. I'm not sure why I read that as Iron Gut. But, yeah, you should never use Anisha on a legend. Also, Cedric gains absolutely no benefit from being gold medaled. Let's see. But yeah, Anishas are the one thing that you should always use on the rarity itself. And Anus you generally use on legends only as well. Though you could theoretically use them on mythics. But it'd be very costly. I'll throw that down, that'll be dead. But as far as upgrading goes with medals, it's pretty much common is one common, 2 common, 1 ultra rare. Rares is 1 rare, 2 rares, 3 ultra rares. Ultra rares are 1 ultra rare, 2 ultra rare, 1 epic. Epics are 1 epic, 2 epic, 3 epic. Legendaries are either 1 legend, 2 legend, 3 legends, or 3 epic, 2 legend, 3 legends. And mythics are just 1, 2, 3 for Nishas. There are a couple other ways that you can do it. But if you're doing the 100% route, that tends to be about what you do for the most part. There are a few exceptions to it. The only thing that's going to be weird is once we have enough tokens that we no longer need common tokens, and then don't need rare tokens, and then eventually not need ultra rare tokens. Because at that point, we're going to need to roll our extra souls to try to get levels. It's going to be very expensive for souls. Soul farming might actually become a lot more meta whenever the more players end up reaching that point. Because you could end up burning through a lot of resources that way. Mostly souls. And by mostly souls, I mean entirely souls. Well, I guess technically tokens as well. But if you don't need those tokens anymore, then you're technically not burning through the tokens in a sense. Like if you already upgraded all the commons and all the rares, and then you have to go and use your commons to try to like upgrade an epic or something, you're theoretically not really burning through them in a sense. Because they're already useless to you. I'm not sure if anyone has actually reached that point yet. I don't think anyone has every common in the game upgraded yet. Though there might be someone. I shouldn't say that. There's probably someone out there who has grinded so much over the last year that they have upgraded every common in the game to gold. It's definitely possible. It would be very time consuming to have done that though. How close am I on it, though? I think I'm 1/3 all commons. Though I did diversify them. If you like focus onto a single color, you could theoretically do it a little earlier. Let's see, how far are we on it? Let's grab that chest first, though. A little bit of everything. as far as the low rarity. And an upgrade for all of them as well. Okay. What was I checking? Oh yeah, how many commons we have gold medaled? What would be the easiest way to check that? I guess do it by rarity. Go to common. And just do a count of the total amount of troops. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, I'm trying to count two different numbers at once, making this confusing. Let's see. So don't count anything yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're actually at 7 as well. 8 and 9. Or sorry, 8. This was a bad idea. 9. It feels weird putting up a number that's different than what I'm saying. 10. 11. 12. 13. Let's see. 13 times 8. 13 times 8 plus 5. And we're at 17. 13 times 8 plus 5. 13 times 8 plus 5. Yeah, I have about 10% of commons upgraded. There's 109 commons in the game. And I have 17 upgraded. Or 18. I might have miscounted by one. But, yeah, there's 109 commons. And I have 17 or 18 upgraded. With the capability of upgrading. Probably to about 25 if we truly want to. Yeah, currently we're only at like 10% with the capability to get into 25% of commons. There's probably someone who's upgraded all of them. You definitely have the achievement by then if you did. Of golding 100 things. Yeah, 109 commons with about 17, 18 upgraded. Kind of lost count at the end, and I'm not going to recount. I should have just counted those two things separately. I made it so much more complicated by counting the gold levels, gold elite levels, simultaneous to the total number of commons. Just made it hard to keep track of, but I think we got the right number for both. If not, it's pretty close. Let's see. But I'm at about 10% of all commons upgraded. Theoretically, potentially being able to go to 25% if we really want to. That would waste a lot of other resources that wouldn't be as good for commons. You can order them by elite levels. But that would only tell us how many elite levels we have. It wouldn't tell us the total amount of commons. I was just counting both at once. Because I wasn't counting how many elite levels we had. Well, I was, but that wasn't the only thing we were counting. We were counting the total amount of commons. I just figured it'd be easier doing it both at once. Rather than separate. Yeah, I know. There's a section that you can sort by elite level. But the problem with that is it doesn't show it next to the rest of the commons when you do. It'll show it next to all the other elite leveled ones. Let's see. We'll throw that down. I know it'll tell you it's a common. I wasn't counting how many common thingies we had. I was counting the total amount of commons while also doing that. What I'm saying is it's separated in section. Because when you go to gold elite levels, it'll just show you all the gold elite level troops. It won't show you every single gold elite level troop next to their rarity. Because the way that it sorts it, it will go mythic, legendary, epic, ultra rare, rare, common, and then mythic again. Because it'll show the common epic levels, and then it will go to mythic. I'm pretty sure that's the way that sorts it. Because you can't sort both simultaneously. Like by rarity, but by the elite level as well. Like, this is what I mean by that. If we do it by elite level. Where to go? Elite level. Oh wait, never mind. It just shows it by alphabetical order in them. That makes it even more confusing. Because you can't do the other search on top of it, can you? No, you wouldn't be able to. Oh, I thought it did it in rarity order while also doing that. Apparently not. It then just does an alphabetical. Anyways, where were we? Go to there. Oh, there's a third-party tool that would have been able to count that very quickly. I believe Gems of War database still has something for that. That would have probably done that way quicker than trying to figure it out manually. It's not that big a deal. Hello, Bill. Welcome. Glad I can make it. But yeah, as far as kingdom upgrades are concerned, common rares and ultra rares are the main three things you'd want to level. Because they make up almost half the troops in the game. And they're all low rarity. And they are by far the easiest three categories to go and max out. Also, there's a possibility that there's enough commons and rares in the game that it'll be enough to reach like 25 or 26 stars if you only upgraded all commons and rares to gold. Because for one, you need 10 silver from a kingdom. But there's enough commons and rares in most kingdoms that can almost be covered just with common rare. Maybe a few ultra rare. Or, you know, by the time a kingdom has that many troops anyways. Because you have to keep in mind, we're talking like another 10 troops more than what we have now for most kingdoms by that point. And their chance that some of them are rares is very likely. Common, not as much, but they still get added occasionally. Hello, GG man, welcome. Unfortunately not full mana, but at least we got to recast again. Enemies kill it out and they'll be dead. Still hoping we can get an Anu or Nisha today. At least one. We got the 3 Arachnias at least though. At least we're not doing bad on Arachnia. Not quite the same though. Double Orpheus. Actually, don't mind seeing double or triple Orpheus as long as we get another drop. Or even just that triple Orpheus. It's the most common one anyways, but it is still slightly higher rarity than if we were to get the rares or commons. He's got here busy yard work. I go ahead and summon a wild war Bill Warhammer. Nice. Yeah, a couple more months won't need to worry about it as much. Starts getting colder. Still been really nice out lately. Pretty sure we're just gonna need a leprechaun there. And hopefully we can get super lucky off of that. Nope. Oh gosh, that's a big miss. It's the gargoyle. Luckily it's not as annoying as level 500 delve gargoyle. Still annoying though. I'm gonna kill it out now just so we can't do anything more. And that should be a match. But yeah, Slayer hero class is actually quicker in this team. The reason I normally use Dragon Guard is for the higher durability that it has with it. I find overall it to be more consistent, even though the other one can win a bit quicker. I was joking a while back that I would try speedrunning some things in the game. Potentially if we, on the final week of campaigns when we have like that max bonus. Since we'll have higher stats than normal. I wonder if we should attempt a, an Explorer one. With Slayer. Like almost this exact team but with Slayer. I'm not sure what the world record or the PC world record is, because I believe mobile currently holds the actual world record. That's because you can do a lot of weird things where your fingers pressed ready on like multiple different locations on the screen, especially on like a tablet where it's a bit bigger, but still small. Oh, I just brought down both of them, Phil. Because one nice thing about it is that you get a lot of attempts. Because unlike something like Pet Rescue, that you can only try at max like once every hour. Something like Explorer, you can just keep trying over and over again. Which I kind of want to go check now. What is the world record on it? Oops, that's not one. Let's see. Where are they posted? They're running on their speedrun.com, where most speedrun stuff is located. I gotta check. Where is speedrun.com? One moment. Let's see. I shall find it somewheres. There's gems of the wall. I just mistyped it. Come on, slow computer. You're almost there. So close. I'm like typing as one word. There we go. Let's see. What's the current world record for each one? That's assuming they're all actually posted here. Most of them are, though. If people are actually going to bother trying going for it. One moment, if this computer will overload. There we go. Explore 12 world record is 1 minute and 41 seconds and is on PC. Previous record was on Android, though. But, yeah, it was actually set 5 months ago. But, yeah, 1 minute, 41 seconds. And it actually says the team type as well. Let's see. Zugoff, Skull Team, Megavore, Scorpius, Skull Team, Scorpius, a Tesla Team. Really? Let's see. Yeah, there's only 18 places, it looks like. As far as things. It's not extremely contested. Let's see, what's Pet Rescue at? Pet Rescue is at 2 minutes, 7 seconds. on Android. Quickest on PC is 2 minutes 14 seconds. Level 500 Delve. Quickest is 1 minute 5 seconds. And City of Thieves. Well, on Explore 20? I would assume. Oh no, it's level 500. Oh, I believe you have access to the Zugov quick kill there. With like an empower you to go to that and then he's like kill it out in 20 seconds. And then the rest are in between screens. Yeah, it's actually pretty quick. A level 500 Explore in 1 minute and 5 seconds. Wonder if that will ever get under sub 1 minute. Arena is at 3 minutes 40 seconds. I would never bother trying Arena leaderboard. Treasure Hunt 1 Volt is at another one I wouldn't bother for. 57 seconds. Someone got a Volt in 57 seconds. Gosh. And 2 Volt was in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. That one's extremely not contested. There's not a single one that has been loaded to it for 2 years. But the other one was a month ago. Most of these were within a month ago or less for the most part. But, yeah, you would have to beat 1 minute 41 seconds for Explore 12. And that's 5 battles. So that comes out to, what is that, 30 seconds a battle? And then just in between screens. Wait, is that lower? No, it's more like 20 seconds a battle. And then the load screens. Hello, Bushka. Welcome. Oh, why did I take a bunch of green? It's such a habit. Where am I reading that info? Speedrun.com. Here's a link to them. Let's see. Right over here. But those are all the records for the game. As far as speedrunning. Though unlike some games, the meta does change for this game. So speedrun record could just completely become invalidated simply by, or you know, a much better, quicker method just being added to the game to do something. Yeah, if I was to contest any of them, I would probably do Explore 12. Because it's something we need to do a lot of anyways. It would only be a matter of time before we got lucky enough to get a world record one. And of course, it is possible that people have done it quicker than the whatever is world record at a given time. This might not have recorded and posted it. What's the latest evasion team? I just ran it with Truffle. I ran the entire thing with Far Stroll double Truffle into Mirage Queen. You can literally just run Truffle meta, and it works. Sunday night speedruns, no. Though I will probably be testing it on week 10 of the campaign. Because that'll be the highest stats we'll have. So it would give us the highest chance that it would actually work out. A lot of the world records seem to use Zugov, though. I believe the pet world record doesn't, though. I say, what does the pet world record currently use? Does it use Skyla team? Does it use Phoenicia, or does it use Zugov? Garuda was second place with one? That's weird. But yeah, Skyla has first. Then a Garuda team, weird. Then a Magnus team, even weirder. Then oh, no, never mind. That's just the enemy. Oh, I see. It just mentions what the enemy is for that one. It doesn't actually say what the team is. That's weird. Like, each category has, like, a different thing that it mentions. Like, for Explore 12, it mentions what team you're using. For Pet Rescue, it tells you what team you're up against. For Delve 500, it tells you what Delve you did. For Arena, it tells you what weapon you did. Which is Dawnbringer, obviously. Every single world record's with Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer is so broken in Arena. Treasure Hunt doesn't have any, and other Treasure Hunt doesn't have any, duh. Because there's, you know, there's nothing you could really set differently for Treasure Hunt. Since it's the same thing every time. But if you're looking to do level 500 delves, the final week of campaigns is a pretty good time to do it too, since you have the highest amount of stats. Especially if you're playing free to play, it's some way you can actually obtain value from actually doing all those tasks. So going forward, we're going to be having those new deeds there. Those deeds that give you upgrades towards your kingdoms are going to be on there. I just really hope they don't super pay a wall with a $25 pack. It's not going to be bad enough that they're going to be putting under the $10. I have a feeling there's going to be even more of those underneath the 25 one. Which would be quite unfortunate. Hello, Jason. Welcome. Though I'm kind of surprised that they're still selling deeds for $5, like 2 of them for $5, when they might be selling a bunch of deeds, like hundreds of them, for 25 bucks. This seems kind of out of scale. Because if they put even one of those bigger deeds beyond the $25 paywall thing, you're basically buying 50 deeds for that, because it's basically the equivalent of 50 deeds, along with everything else that you're getting, of course. So that's a pretty big difference. Even if you just look at the deeds alone, 2 deeds for $5 compared to 50 deeds for 25. That's a pretty big disparity if they do end up adding it to that section. I really hope they don't. They already confirmed it's going to be on the free side and the paid side, but they never confirmed if it would be on the super paid side. I just realized we're up against the annoying thing. They're not going to add a Primal Kingdom. That is very doubtful. Oh, let's go for it. Zugaf away his Impervious for another Impervious. Get rid of his Bless for the other Impervious. Theoretically, they both had Impervious in a sense, though. And we get an Arachne from that. Nice. grab our tribute. 19 gems. Gosh, that tribute is so high these days. And it's just going to keep going higher. It's kind of hard to imagine. But that is the case. Also, did I donate gold to my guild? Why does my gold look so high? I know we had a bunch of treasure hunt events recently. Or not treasure hunt, I mean vault events. Did I not donate gold this week? Why do I feel like I haven't donated gold yet? Oh, no, I have. I just forgot to claim seals. Oh, we're almost repaired back to 10 million then. Nice. I did go a little low this week, but also our trophies are at 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of funny. Oh, we'll get there. Oh no, Savage. What are you doing with that 0 gold? He could just forgotten. Oh, so we still have 2 people to go recruit. We never recruited the other one, and then we had another person left. If anyone wants to join the guild, if you could do 1.5 million plus gold, let me know. And participate in all the normal guild-related events. Apparently, we got 2 spots open. Didn't realize we had a second opening. Need to fill those soon. Oh, it's Guild War next week, too. Oh, yeah, we really need to fill those soon. Let's see. Well, for Delves, it doesn't matter. For Guild Wars, it does, though. For 27 out of 30, it theoretically doesn't matter, though, still. But you still ideally want to have a full guild going into Guild Wars. It's not as required in the current state of the game, though. That's definitely still helpful. And I'll be match. Yeah, that would explain why invasion's a little bit lower. Because I was going to say, we would normally have the second reward by now. Maybe not the last one, but the second to last one we would normally have. Or we're a little short on it from 2 people down. Because that's quite a bit of points that would cover 2 whole people. Even just with bare minimum. Pretty sure that'd be enough to reach next tier. We can calculate it out right now, if it would have been. Epic Volky? No, 2 minors. Let's see. If we go over to invasions. Bare minimum would be 108 points by this point. So that'd be 2 108s, which would be 216. Which, yes, that would bring us to stage 12. That 216 points. Man, anyways. Let's go finish out Cinder Mirage. Yeah, we'll need to advertise that some tomorrow. And on Monday. We'll find someone. And I believe Azula has been trying to recruit as well. The only hard part is trying to find someone who could do like the higher amount of gold. Because we have increased our requirement even more as of the most recent patch. Or I should say 5.0. That's mostly to be fair to the people that do like 2, 3, 4, 5 million each week. We raised it to 1.5 million rather than 1 million. one more. That should be match. Yeah, what can we get out of his chest? Well, first we need to Splody. Take a red. No purple we can take. Can't even get it near taking a purple. Alright, that should give us all the mana we need to win. And then we do this. Well, not all the mana we need to win. That will give us all the mana we need to win. And then dead. Oh, not dead. Now dead. Alright, what are we gonna get? Nisha? Well, another Arachnia. We're at least doing good on Arachnia today. Okay, let's go get one final chest. For the day. Call it a night in Bright Forests. Let's go see what we can get. Come on, at least one Anu Nisha today. We did good on Arachnia. I think we're at like 5 Arachnia. That's still not an Anu or a Nisha. Plus, we technically get a lot of Arachnia indirectly through World Lore event now. We get like 2 Arachnia medals every week, pretty much. Because of course, that's essentially what the epic ones are, or the seasons are. That's quite literally what they are. They're just the epic tokens, as far as what they effectively can be used for. They upgrade troops the exact same way that the other ones do. Not a single difference. Everything Arachnia does for upgrading, the seasons also do. You can even mix and match them to count as the same rarity. So you can use like an Arachnia and 2 seasons. And that still counts as 3 epics because they're all counting as epic. Makes no difference. Okay, hopefully this doesn't miss. Should take that yellow extra turn first just in case. Actually, surprisingly, it's still there. Grab all that. Get out of the poke. Get a Flame of Fur in there. Get our Zoogoff. Surprisingly, he doesn't die, but luckily he's frozen. Hello, Ghosts. Welcome. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll be wrapping for the night soon. Hello, Curtis. Welcome. And then we get our Zoogoff down. Grab our the skull, and he's dead. And it's still our turn. Nice and smooth. 3 more left. But yeah, we'll run world record attempts when it's the campaign's 10th week. I never actually tried running it as far as recording it to see. I've timed how long pet battles I've taken before, but I've never tried like running like the quickest as you possibly can for them. And I've never actually timed explore in trying to do that. I've timed like individual battles, but not like a full set. Because what a full run of explore is considered is the 4 initial battles, the legendary battle, and then the boss battle. So it's 6 total battles. Okay, chest drop battle. What do we get? Come on, Anu, Nisha, Arachnia. You know you want to. One can hope. Oh, we got Zoogoff already. Nice. Get rid of Asuna. Get rid of those immune to burns. Actually, his first slot's immune to burn as well. At this point, I might as well not even aim for it since it's pretty much already dead. And it's dead. Up, up, up. Still a little bit. Now it's dead. There we go. Okay, let's see our Nisha Anu Arachnia drop. Well, we got a Arachnia. Well, today's the day for Arachnia, I guess. I think we got like 7 Arachnias this stream. We did absurdly good on Arachnia. Hello, Ghosts. Welcome. But there we go. Nice. But yeah, we still got that weapon. Don't forget, you can get it either through 250 gems on invasions, or get it in Soulforge for those amount of loots. So I do advise getting it for 250 gems instead, though it is still available for another day. You have all the way till the end of tomorrow at reset time. So if you still want to go get this, I got a little bit of time, a little bit under 30 hours, I believe, 28 hours, somewhere around there. But basically, you have till Monday reset, which is 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But definitely make sure to get that either in Soulforge or spend 250 gems in evasions. Ideally, the invasion route, since it helps your guild. Other than that, don't forget to finish invasions, because we still got that going on. And of course, you get rewards up to there, as well as the final rewards over there. And other than that, we still got the Tower Defense, which is the World Lore event. And if you haven't completed out those, definitely make sure to get on that. And that's pretty much everything to really mention. Flash offer is pretty irrelevant. And of course, we still got campaign. And next week, we got absolutely nothing. We got those little emoji things. And anyone who bought the other pass just gets some more Shade of Kyrandera, both of which are pretty pointless, but we still get them nonetheless. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We'll be back with in about 12 hours to go do Spiritfarer. I've been streaming that game quite a bit, and we're going to be... I'm not sure if we're going to be completing it next stream, but we should be able to make a pretty hefty amount of progress going into next stream for it. Other than that... of course, we'll still be streaming the normal time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be going over the spoilers for the week and go from there. Let's see. Hi, Lilo. So she'll stop bugging you. Hello, Lilo. Welcome. Or I should say goodbye, Lilo. And other than that, that's pretty much everything we got going on. And then tomorrow night, we'll go over all of the spoilers for the week as we normally do. And we have a new faction this Friday. All the troops are pretty useless. Gone over a couple times on stream, but we'll go over it again tomorrow night. It's mostly just a bunch of useless mechs, some of which have the chance to kill themselves with self-destructing, so they're pretty useless. But nonetheless, we are still getting another faction, and it is for Adana. So if you want to preemptively start like upgrading Adana, if you want, I did upgrade it to 15 myself. You can. Of course, that gives you well up to 14. It gives you 50% extra faction horde if you want to go use that, which is a little bit helpful. If you max it all the way, it just gives you an extra armor, which of course is 2 extra damage for Romaine, which is its main purpose, other than a little bit of durability. But we'll go over that tomorrow and everything else. But that's next Friday as far as when it's actually coming out. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. And I'll catch you guys soon.